the type of girls that he wanted. He was inquiring that he needed white girls with, big butts and, big breasts and girls that can squirt to the ceiling.
Okay, people, now, after the Missouri game, to me, it's just hard to ignore it. The team is just not playing as good as they was when the season started. Where is the team that beat North Carolina? Where's that team at? We're struggling, people. And I know it's hard to understand. I know a lot of people are wondering. But one thing you have to realize, people. As bad as it all seems, we are ranked number 11. And due to Duke and Louisville getting beat, as of now, if Kentucky beats Florida, they will be back in the top 10. So, as bad as it seems, people, I know people say Kentucky has all these flaws. They can't play on the road, all this stuff. We struggle. We're on the verge of winning the SEC again. And, of course, we have to beat Florida in order to do that. But let's not forget that a lot of other teams are struggling also. Baylor, Duke. A lot of other teams are barely winning also. Yet, when Kentucky barely wins a game, it's talked about. The Kentucky fans talk about it and make it just a big thing. And let's be honest, we are not one of the best teams in the country right now. I was hoping we would continue to get better and better and become one of the best teams in the country. But there is a lot of parity out there right now. And Saturday, people, Kentucky can really, I guess you could say they could almost win the SEC. They would have to win, of course, their next 2 games. But to beat Florida, that would be a great thing after Florida pretty much dominated us at their home court. So we have to somehow come together, people, and we have to win this game against Florida. Because, we're right there on the verge of being possibly a 2 seed. And I would really like to get a 2 seed. And wouldn't that be something, people, as bad as this season's been and as bad as it seems like the Kentucky fans think it has been? That's just how spoiled we are, of course. A lot of people just do not remember the Tubby Smith and Billy Gillespie years. People just seem to forget about how bad those years were. We're number 11, I think. What are we? 12 or 11? Something like that. And I think it's 11. But anyway, the thing is, as bad as it's been, people, we're still on the verge of being a top 10 team in the country. And I know, people, you got to realize, as much as we say it, you want to win every year. You want to say, we're going to win the national championship every year. That's your goal. That's what it should be, I guess, when you're Kentucky. But it seems like that's all Kentucky fans say. National championship. I've said it. I know I've said it a million times myself. National championship or bust. Final 4 is good, but we won a national championship. You got to realize we've only won 8 in over, 100 years of basketball. And UCLA is the leader with, 12? I think it's 12. I'm not sure. But we're number 2 on the list, of course. And that's just how it is. We get spoiled sometimes as Kentucky fans. But it's just great to watch this team. I guess it's just great to watch Kentucky basketball. But a lot of people are really down on the team, and I can understand that. I can understand that 100%. There's 2 ways to look at it. There's 2 ways to look at it. But still, Florida now this Saturday, I expect Kentucky to win. I really do. I think we will come out and have something to prove after Florida dominated us, of course. So I would not be surprised now if Florida came in and they beat us. But I think I want to pick Kentucky this game, of course, as I always do. I always pick Kentucky because I've always believed in my team. No matter how bad the situation is or how bad it looks or whatever, I always believe in us. The Missouri game, it is what it is. We won the game, even though it wasn't the best, even though it wasn't that pretty, and it was very frustrating for a lot of fans. We won that game. And just imagine if we had lost that game, how bad it would have been. We still, I guess the way it sounds like we've lost the game with a lot of fans. But still, Florida, I think we will just come out and play better. We play better at home, of course, as do most everybody in the country. Of course, you're going to play better at home. And we'll just see what happens. We'll go from the Florida game. I'll pick Kentucky to win it. I'll say 91-83. Kentucky will pull it out late. They'll get a spurt there and they'll pull it out. But Florida's a very good team. You know, this is a very important game for Florida. If Florida wins this game, they'll probably be a top 10 team. The best team. They'll be the best team in the SEC. You can't really argue with it. So this is more than just this is Kentucky also showing they're still the best team in the SEC, I guess you could say. And would not be surprised if we played Florida again, of course, in the SEC championship tournament. We get the 1 and 2 seed there. We'll be playing again. So I'll pick Kentucky to beat Florida. And we got to stay positive, people. Stay positive. Just as much as we would like to win it every year, it's not going to happen. You know, I still believe in us this year, of course, because anything can happen with seeding in the tournament. Some teams can get knocked out. It could open the bracket right up. You never know. And you have to remember, Coach Cal, all but 1 year, I think, he's got Kentucky at least to the Elite Eight. All but 1 year, which was last year, I think. And, of course, we went to the NIT that 1 year, but still, every time he's made the NCAA tournament, we've got to the Elite Eight at least, except one time. So there you go, people. And we got, what, 4 Final Fours in 7 years? But anyway, that's pretty much it, people. Don't give up on the team. Be positive. I know a lot of people are frustrated, but of course, it could always be worse. We could have Billy Clyde Gillespie as our coach, or we could have Orlando Tubby Smith. Coach Cal's a good coach, people. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about it. And as always, let me know if you think Kentucky's going to win the Florida game, what you think the score is going to be. But anyway, that's pretty much it, people. As always, like, subscribe, comment, and go Big Blue, the greatest college basketball program of all time.